the Business Hero of the Year. Alex Picios, president of Cinespace Film Studios. And we also have a little video for you, Alex.
Better than he does. First meeting Alex, he drove downtown, picked me up in his car, truly dressed like a beach bum.
Why do you have those shorts on? You're walking around in those flip-flops.
I met him when I went down to Cinespace and had a business meeting. I actually wore a suit and tie. I was overdressed. The guy's amazing. He's authentic. He's a real force. He's a real character.
Me and the friends at Chicago PD, we got together to try to help you out with something that only your closest friends will realize that you don't have. Socks. Their hands.
Great guy. His charity stuff that he does is fantastic.
He has a passion for youth, and to particularly bring youth into an industry that they would never have had an opportunity to be in.
Alex has a huge heart. He doesn't like to say no.
It's not often you get to work so closely with somebody who is changing a piece of Chicago.
The ripple effects of what they're doing with the film studio is felt far and wide here in the city of Chicago.
We've created 7,500 jobs and have generated a little north of $4 billion in revenue.
Alex's generosity is something that he leads with. He's constantly giving to people.
They also do all of this charitable work for so many people, and it goes virtually unnoticed.
When I realized that the person that we should be honoring was right in our own backyard, I thought that Alex was that person.
The apprenticeship is something we're very proud of. So I know that no other film studio does this in the whole country.
Congratulations on being honored by Safe Haven for MAP. The apprentice program just come from the interns being given their honors. That's a fantastic idea that you've got behind with Carla and Sheila. I'm very, very proud to be working with you.
And I know the city is proud to be able to point to Cinespace as a great success story.
Alex, I love you. And on behalf of Plumundan children, staff, and families, we love you.
Alex, you're a great guy. You're almost like a brother to us. You're part of the family. So for that, God bless you and congratulations.
We love you too, Alex, and your brothers. We love your family.
Alex, you know that you are a gem and a gift to humanity. You have been a blessing, really, to the entire city of Chicago.
Please welcome to the stage the Business Hero of the Year award winner, Alex Picios.
Thank you very much. This is great. Thanks, Nellie. First, I want to thank everyone for joining us on this special evening. I first want to thank Nellie and Safe Haven for this honor. The work Nellie and her team are doing for the vets in this state is unsurmountable. She works tirelessly to provide all the support our veterans need after they have given their hearts and souls to protect the freedom of each and every one of us in this room today. Veterans around the world and veterans in the room here, I want to salute you and thank you for protecting all of our families and giving us the freedom to live in the great nation of ours. I'd like to thank Governor Rauner for believing in the film industry and keeping the film incentive alive. You know, by him doing that, he's also letting Uncle Nick's dreams keep growing and growing, and I want to thank Governor Rauner, obviously, for that. It's very important in our film industry, the incentive. We're one of the lucky ones here at Cinespace because we have so many acres here. We not only have one alderman, we have two aldermen on this property. And in our situation, it's an honor because we have Alderman Irvin and Alderman Scott who are here today. And I want to thank these two guys because, I mean, the work that we've done together to help change the community and build a community has been unsurmountable. And it's really exciting because it's just getting more and more every day. And without Alderman Irvin and without Alderman Scott, none of this could have happened either. So I definitely want to thank both of them here today for all the help. I would like to thank my family, my wife Patricia, and my 4 children, Spiros, Georgia, Olympia, and William. You guys give me the strength and courage to work hard every day, and I love you guys very much. I want to thank my brother Dean and his wife Rhonda and his 3 children, Christopher, Christina, and Elizabeth. I'd like to thank my brother Nick, his wife Chrysanthi, and my brand new nephew Peter. And then, we got 3 Greek brothers and we got an Irish brother named Mark. And I want to thank his wife Bridget and their son Aiden too. I would never have received this honor if it wasn't for the help of my 3 brothers. So definitely please give them a hand because I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them. And I'd like to thank my in-laws, William and George Apostolopoulos, for all the support and love they've given me too during this development. And love you guys very much. Thank you. Almost done with and I want to thank my family here today from Toronto, my Uncle Steve, my Aunt Carol, and my cousin Jackie, and also my family that could not make it here today, my Uncle Larry, cousins Jim, Chrysoula, and Michael. The family in Toronto has given us here in Chicago all the love and support and guidance to help grow Uncle Nick's vision and keep it growing. And believe me, without them and their support in Toronto, this definitely would not be where it's at today. So I want to thank them too. Uncle Nick taught me many lessons when it came to becoming a successful businessman. He had certain phrases that will be engraved on my brain forever, such as take the high road or chew your food before you make a decision. That one he said all the time. But the one that resonates the most every day was a simple one. Be humble every day and take it slow. You see, the word humble is a word that best describes Uncle Nick, but also best describes my upbringing. My parents, Spiros and Olympia Pisios, who are here today, were the first to teach me humility. We were a family of 5 living in a 2-bedroom apartment on the northwest side of Chicago. My father worked 2 jobs. One as a special education teacher for the city of Chicago Public Schools, and the other as a banquet manager on the weekends. He worked 2 jobs so my mom could stay home and raise 3 boys. My mother was the heart and soul of the family, working hard to take care of her children, but always finding the time to help others who were going through a rough patch in their lives. She gave her time and worked with our local church and always had extra food for anyone who stopped by the apartment. She had an open door policy, and you never knew who was walking through the door any given night. As a kid, I was surrounded by acts of humility by my parents, and that trait stuck with me all my life. Yes, we can talk about the 7,500 film-related jobs and the $4 billion we have generated in revenue for the city and the state since we opened in 2011. But those are just numbers. What's more impressive and what I am most proud of, and I know my uncle would be, is the outreach we have been able to do here in North Lawndale in such a short period of time. The scholarships we have provided for young adults to attend colleges, the apprenticeship program that is giving local high school graduates who are not going to college a chance to get a high-paying job in the film industry, and the partnership with DePaul University, which currently is moving their whole master's program here on the campus at Cinespace. These are real examples of changing a community, growing a community, and bringing a community together. It's all about giving the young adults a chance to succeed in this world. This is how I measure my success as a businessman. It's about being humble and giving from no other place other than your heart. Thank you very much.
can't believe it. You said 2011 is when this opened up, right? 2011, Alex, amazing. We're grateful to be here tonight, and my only regret about all these shows that are producing here is that none of them are on CBS, because I know they've been terrific. So eventually, one of these days, and I know you have nothing to do with that, so you're off the hook on that. But it's some really good shows that you're producing here, and it's great to have such a large footprint for the city of Chicago and to be able to showcase it in this way. And if it wasn't for Alex and all the CineSpace folks, we wouldn't be able to do it. So big round of applause once again.